Give me this afternoon, I was in Molobu server. An officer put a tracker on me from I was right at the PD. He was at that blue circle that you see is like a requirement for how to become an officer. And then,
Fuck you talking about, nigga. You see my name here, mama? CMO, nigga. CMO, nigga. Chopper gang.
like keep chasing me to kill me, and he kind of succeed too.
What are we doing
After
now? Yeah.
You said what now? No. It's like that, look.
What happened?
Let's find out. So what happened? So y'all went on a wanted, going on a wanted. The wanted suspect knew y'all were coming. You feel like it was somebody inside of PD that took them off. So hear me out. Hear me out. What you saying is you got it on body cam that somebody told the wanted suspect that they would be coming. How many people are on a wanted?
I believe there's six, yeah, 6 or 7 of us.
So what I want you to do for me is go back to your clip, figure out how the people you had amongst that squad, and let's discuss tomorrow in terms of who would be possibly a person of interest for us to look into. Mm-mm. I'd rather you create the list. I know you can name them all, but putting them all on paper versus saying them all out loud, it's a little bit of difference when you put it on paper. And then you get to evaluate that with your body cam, figuring out who moved what way. And even if you can't figure out who moved what way, who was the one that was furthest away.
Yeah, so come on.
So I want you to compare all names, who was on the wanted, and I know you probably can't prove everybody that was online, but just from the people you have on the wanted,
Justin, come to floor
give
one.
me that to understand where the breakdown may have been. If we find that breakdown, at least we can have an eye of who to listen or think about if y'all put more wanteds. totally understand that.
Nigga, I wait on here. Wait, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I said, no, no, no. I'm good. I don't know what
This my so so this is my first time hearing it. I appreciate you letting me know about it. Like I said, just gather up that intel for me, and I'll let you know tomorrow where to send it, and then we kind of compare it all, and then
Okay,
figure
so
out who we probably would have
I
been.
want to say this 100%. I'll always have my body cam on, okay? You don't got to worry about me. When you ride with Justin Romy, just know if you don't got the body cam on right then and there, I always got my body cam on, alright? So you don't got to never worry about that, okay? And whatever. Are you good? You good? You good?
At the website of the PD.
10-4. Let me. It has nothing to do with me. 10-4. I'm going to remove myself, okay, from your conversation. Okay, 10-4.
Truly appreciate it, and that's how we should do it anyway. So yeah, as soon as you give me that list, I can figure out at least triangulate where the eyes need to go. And if we ever had that situation again, we know who to be kind of looking forward to, because I would rather you tell a certain kind of location. And sometimes in what you give in terms of location, just be more of a test. You can give a location on the radio for a particular location. Let's say I tell you I'll join you on your one, and my goal would be more so to find your mode. So like my overall dynamic and thought about it is continuing to do what you do. But if you know for a fact, if it's a certain name that comes up or a certain gang of that person whose name comes up, let's try to see what hits. You know what I'm saying? What happens? Say one location. And when you say that one location, let's see who all goes. Let's see who all shows up. I know it may be different people each time, but again, the more you track it, the more you kind of can understand who it is.
Basically, we're doing an IR investigation.
In a sense, I'm doing an internal one, but I'm doing one that is exclusive
Yeah,
to
yeah,
what it
yeah. I get.
is that is known. So I'm doing this as a favor based on what's being presented to me currently to see if I can find out who it is. Even after him doing the same thing, even after you doing the same process in nature, what happens if it's the same person of the same organization? Yeah, let's look into it all, and then we'll reconvene from it. That's cool. Yeah,
Speaking of that,
we'll make it work. I'm about to hop off, but yeah, we'll make it work, bro.
what can I do?
Yeah, man, I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, yeah, Rain,
I just wanted to get online for my two.
go to talk about that commissary, okay? I want to get that commissary in PD so that we can have a stability of income coming into PD, okay? You don't have to buy your or nothing like that anymore.
Yeah, like I said, I think the concept in theory, but at the same time, it has to be something that has to be agreed upon beyond the powers of just us. So again, I think it's something that you got to continue to develop, continue to put together, continue to have on standby. So if it ever comes an opportunity or a point in time to be able to discuss it or put it up for a discussion, I think
Yes, sir.
maybe it's time to kind of go about it then, that moment.
Yes, sir. And I would like you to help me push that motion forward. You know, I would like to get that motion pushed forward. So, like I said, PD, we can gain more efficiency of funds, and stronger the gun, the more suspects that we would down if they shoot at us, more suspects that we would bring in the PD. Right?
Yeah, so we had to really discuss. There are a lot of other trajectories in which can go into a plan and such, and so some of those trajectories can backfire just as much as how it can be successful. I just want to be able to ensure that we're putting everything onto the table and then figuring out what best fits the need that we have to not only build the revenue for PD, but also to understand that it continues to create safety understanding in all that we do. So I'm all for understanding it and I'm all for us looking into it as an option. I just can't at this moment in time say it's approved. And yes, I will assist you and where I can assist you, but it has to be something in which you're assisting yourself in terms of the data, the multitude, how that data moves, the way and how it can actually like work. I do think it's a great idea, but it has to be something the game itself will allow and will accomplish in terms of what it is you're looking for PD not only to have, but also for a community of civilians that would then, and not have as much backlash for us being able just to put up a flyer that says, hey, you get this amount, this, you get a Nutty Buddy, you get a Twinkie, you get a Starburst, you get Skittles, you get Hot Chips, right?
I
I can
agree.
type that for free. You see what I'm saying?
And I would
So
have to
it
do
it has to
administration.
be a way in which it has to.
I would.
One second. It has to be something that allows the need of it versus the one and how it makes it easier for PD.
Yeah, and I will get to talk to administration about it, and I will. I'll get to them. I'll send an email to the game itself if I have to. But I do agree that we need certain things that happens in IRL. Okay, we're doing RP right now. Okay, if we're going to take this serious as a real police department, we have to enforce these type of condiments. Okay, they have to have commissary. Okay, that's the first. I feel like that's the first thing they need. And then hold on. And then second of all, I think that we got us guys. We need a canine unit. Okay, so you do that. You do that slash floppy canine. You ride them with a canine unit is riding with you. So yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna talk to admin about it, and I will. I'm going to personally email the game. Okay, so it's not.
That's 10-4, bro. I appreciate that, Will. As
Hey,
always,
same
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 as
here,
you,
bro.
brother. Yeah, yo, we understand, man. So at the end of the day,